When your life is falling apart and it feels like everything is just becoming so difficult, where do you turn, come on, to find peace and safety and comfort in your life? And most of the times in our lives, we turn to people, the world, money, our job, whatever it is. We turn to different things other than Jesus or other than God to become our fortress and our safe place and our refuge. And in Psalm 94, the psalmist writes this in verse 22, says, "But the Lord has become my fortress and my God, the rock in whom I take refuge." But the Lord has become, which means that he probably relied on other things outside of God to become his safe place and his refuge, but came to the understanding and the realization that only God can be the safe place and provide peace, because God promises us, come on, peace that passes all understanding. And so the Lord became his fortress and became his refuge, which requires us to know God, come on, to spend time with him, but also requires us to be intentional to run to God when we need him, not to be a last resort, but to be the first thing that we do, to be the first response is to always to come to God and to pray and to turn to him instead of turning to relationships or money or jobs or whatever it is to make us feel safe and secure. Because at the end of the day, the safety and security we may feel from things in the world will fade away, but God will last forever and promises us strength. He promises us peace. He promises us protection, but we have to turn to him. So the question then is, where is our refuge? Where do we turn when life gets hard? Where do we turn when we need peace and security and when we need strength and help to get out of our hardships? Do we turn to the world or do we turn to God? And I know for me, I want my response in my life to always turn to Jesus. To my refuge and my strength needs to be in God and not in relationships and money and job or whatever the things that I may feel secure in, but it needs to be Jesus, because only he can last forever, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the one who created us and knit us together and wants to build a relationship with us. So where are you turning in times of trouble? I hope this episode or Devo encourages you guys, and we're excited to see what David has to say on Wednesday.